walking into the forest. A pine forest feels like stepping into another world, quiet, cool, and alive with a subtle kind of magic. The air itself seems different here, lighter somehow, touched with the whisper of ancient trees. The ground is soft underfoot, cushioned by years of fallen needles. It gives slightly beneath each step, like walking on the memory of seasons long past. Moss creeps in, patches along the roots, small islands of green in a sea of russet needles. Sunlight filters through tall, straight trunks, casting long, slatted shadows across the forest floor. There's a hush in the air, broken only by the whisper of wind through the branches or the distant, echoing call of a bird. The bark of the pines feels ancient under your fingertips, rough, rugged, deeply grooved like the earth's own handwriting. If you press your palm flat against a trunk, you can almost feel a slow, living pulse beneath the surface. Sometimes, sticky beads of amber resin glisten in the light, catching tiny flecks of dust like fireflies frozen in time. It's as if the trees are quietly holding the memory of the forest inside them, sealed and safe. And the smell, it's unforgettable, crisp and clean, like rain mixed with earth, wildness, and something green and fierce. The sharp, resinous fragrance tingles in your nose, both grounding and invigorating. It smells alive. You can almost taste it after rain or when the sun warms the bark and needles. It's the kind of scent that makes you want to breathe deeper, to pull the forest into your lungs and hold it there. If you listen closely, the forest has its own secret voice. It isn't the loud chatter of leaves, but a softer, older sound. The dry hiss of pine needles brushing together high above, like the distant whisper of the ocean tucked between the trees. In a pine forest, light doesn't pour. It trickles. It falls through endless layers of green needles, scattering into soft pools on the ground. Each beam seems alive, shifting with the sway of the trees. In the early morning, mist clings low to the earth, and shafts of sunlight pierce through like golden threads, weaving a dreamlike, cathedral-like calm. Every stone, every fern, every fallen branch glows with a quiet kind of holiness. It feels sacred to walk there, like moving through a living temple, built by time. There's a rare kind of peace here. Even with birds singing and branches creaking gently, a deep, grounding silence hums beneath everything. It settles into your chest, smooths your thoughts, slows your heartbeat. You begin to move slower without even realizing it, your body syncing with the forest's deeper rhythm. You become small in the best way, not forgotten, but part of something vast, something ancient. If you stay long enough, you notice the quiet, persistent life all around you. Tiny pine cones scattered like offerings, tracks of deer pressed into the softened earth, a flash of squirrel tail disappearing behind a trunk, moss growing thick and lush where sunlight rarely touches. Everything here breathes and moves at its own patient pace, woven into an invisible harmony. Stay long enough, and the forest will begin to shape you. You'll walk slower, breathe deeper, listen closer. You'll feel the boundary between yourself and the trees begin to soften, until you realize maybe there never was a boundary at all. The forest isn't just around you, it's within you. You carry its strength in your bones, its patience in your heartbeat, its timeless hush in your mind. And when you finally step out, back into the noise of the world, you find that you have changed. You are a little lighter, a little quieter inside, a little more sure that somewhere, just beyond the edges of busy life, something ancient and enduring is waiting. Because a pine forest doesn't just shelter life, it shelters the soul. Whenever the noise of the world feels too loud, find a quiet place. Close your eyes and let the forest find you again.